Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Hard West. It would appear that all we have to do right now is set up camp at the mission ruins, as the village, the Fate Trade and Riverbank, and the mine don't seem to provide anything. I mean, we'll go back to the mine one last time, but go ahead and mine. Section collapsed, but let's see. Okay, so it's not... Okay, I thought it was decreasing every single time. It's not decreasing every single time. Alright, had to double check. So we got an extra $100 here. Let's actually go to the village, get some more people. There you go. More people! Because we have so much gold, we may as well. Alright, we have 100 people. That's pretty solid. Anything last we want to buy before we go away? I mean, baby number 9, you know, maybe. Cone shot for the shotgun revolver. You know, maybe. I mean, we got another skin vest. Huh. Well, I'll make sure we have the skin vest. We'll go baby number 9 and shotgun revolver. We'll buy all that for $368. That's what you want for it? I think we've got, like, way too many guns here. Yeah, a heavy pepper box. I don't know. I'm not sold. I'm not sold on it. But if we're gonna have a single shotgun, it's gonna be baby number 9 instead of this thing. We'll just get rid of one, though. Okay, cash. 348. Okay. We still have over $1,000. We should be good. Made camp in the ruins of the old Christian mission. Among many items left by the previous occupants was an old notebook, apparently written by a monk who'd come here with the conquistadors. It spoke of a place of worship not far away, which was once inhabited by an enlightened man. Perhaps excavating the church could bring some answers. Unfortunately, it was currently occupied by the natives. Their blood was the price of admission. Diego City had no interest in slaughtering more natives or venturing deeper in the lands. He would stay in the camp, do what he could from there. Connell said he'd also stay in the camp, so he would look after the peons, take charge of the natives attacked. It was obvious to him that Diego could be trusted neither with the former nor the latter. At the camp, the old mission, ruins, everything seemed to be in order. For some reason, though, the peons were nervous. Well, go ahead and heal what we have. We're just about out of provisions here, so we will need to go hunting. So, organize a hunt. Sheltered a fair amount of wildlife. Alright. Let's hunt our way up a little bit here. That's bad. Come on now. Didn't get super much. Need some provisions. I want to make sure we have plenty of provisions before we do too much more. Alright, let's get just a little bit more. I want to get up to 100 here. Oh, come on. Okay. No one's dying, but they are coming back injured. We're going to need well over 100 because we have to pay a lot of provisions to get all these people healed up. There we go. Health of the men. 20 provisions. And then one more. Alright. Scouts. Far to the west, beyond the burrows. Seemed like an excellent hunting spot. How about the north for a Christian cemetery for the graves? Alright. And I guess we can do both. Okay. Hunting grounds and old cemetery. Well, we have to finish the excavation and then slaughter the natives in the burrows. That sucks. I'd rather not slaughter them, but I guess we're not given a choice. Company came upon an abandoned wagon lying out in the open, left behind by an earlier group of explorers. There were no bodies, but plenty of supplies. Zacharias warned Vasquez it could be a trap. Send peons. With the posse standing guard, the peons managed to bring back everything that had been left in the wagon, including medical supplies and several bottles of whiskey. Cool. Lancaster pistol. Nice. Well, go to the cemetery. Digging up graves was extremely risky thanks to the inevitable attacks the natives would launch. Getting rid of the natives first would greatly reduce the risks. Alright, fine. Western Barrow. It was a home and a fortress for the natives. Slaughtering its inhabitants would reduce the resistance or even stop the attacks altogether. 18 peons. Wow. Hunting grounds. Well suited for hunting. Animals here were clearly the main source of food for the natives. The use of the woods to hunt for sustenance or burn them down cut off the natives' food supply. Huh. Peons are sent to gather food. Ambushed and slaughtered by the natives. So the natives are clearly not peaceful. They clearly want nothing to do with us. Fine, I guess. Did not take long for the peons to be overpowered. Panicking, they streamed from the tunnels in terror. Really? Many did not make it out alive. Are you serious? They refused to win? Wow, we just can't win against them. That's awful. That is straight up awful. Now we're out of food as well. We're out of provisions because they keep dying. Screw it. I say go to the excavation site. Like, why should we even have to worry about them? Yeah, come back with some food. Check on the health of the men. Lots of peons. Sheesh. Now we have no provisions. Vasquez could force peons to proceed and increase the risk. Send them in anyways. Really? Come on. Just get some provisions, please. Holy crap. Because apparently we can't attack the natives. We'll just keep dying. Alright, we have some provisions now. Let's get the remaining ones that we can. Alright, everyone's standing again. We're less than 100 at this point. Just go to the excavation site. Why can't I do it myself? The peons are worthless. Why can't I do it myself? Come on. Fine. This is just pathetic. This is straight up pathetic. Like, are we not gonna do anything this episode but just sit around and try and use peons? Because at this point, this is kind of like uneventful and not very exciting. Like, this game is supposed to be a strategy game, but this is all RNG. And RNG isn't fun. RNG is an awful aspect of a game most of the time. Now, there are some positions where RNG is great, but when it straight up comes down to you have a percentage chance that this will happen, and you cannot make that percentage chance better in any way, shape, or form. Like, I have like almost 100 peons. Let's just send like 50 of them. Stop sending 18. Send 50. Come on. We have an army of peons. Let's just send an army of peons after them. Holy crap, we finally did it. That was way too hard. We got one. And we've lost so many peons. Alright, that's two. Queen of Diamonds. That's nice, I guess. Wow, that got really lucky there at the end. Alright. What about hunting grounds? Peons gather food. Because we could have just burned it down, but I get the feeling this is, like, way safer than the other hunting grounds. Like, the hunting here is way safer, so I don't want to burn it down. But I bet if I had burned it down, it would have, like, it would have gone faster. But the last thing I want to do is destroy my own potential food supply. Alright, Indian graves. After hours of digging, they discovered a chest. The items it held were as mysterious as the origins of the building. A black robe covered in blood, an amulet covered in disturbing carvings, and an old notebook that had clearly been written by a madman. It spoke of a chapel on a high rock, a face of dead gods, and a red star. Vasquez pocketed the amulet and joked that their next task should be to find the chapel and burn it to the ground, despite the dead gods, their face, and their star. Yeah, probably not something you should joke about, but whatever. It's fine. Dig it up. We discovered a chest. We found the exact same stuff. Serpent amulet. We have a chapel. So, those are the exact same for whatever reason. Stun bombs. Medical bag. Holy musket. Huh. 10 damage. Poison vial, bone amulet, serpent amulet, eagle figurine. We can't go down any further. Serpent amulet. That's interesting. You sacrifice some luck for it. Alright. What do we got in the chapel? After long and dangerous journey at the top of the cliff, they discovered an old chapel. Instinctively, Zacharias thrust his hand into his stoop, located by the entrance, and crossed himself. Sure. Vasquez stared at the liquid in the stoop. He had no idea how long the supposed holy water had been in there. After long consideration, he dipped his hand in the stoop and crossed himself. Initially, the interior of the chapel looked like any other, but as they examined it more closely, they saw it was covered in pictures and carvings of natives' pagan religion. The centerpiece of the chapel sat where the altar should have been. It was an ornate pedestal with a jade mask resting on top of it. Vasquez seemed mesmerized by the mask's presence. He slowly approached it and grabbed it with both his hands, thrust his face onto its dead eyes. Oh, fun. Masked man. Are you serious? The mask embraced Vasquez's face like a long-lost lover. In that blinding, all-seeing moment, he felt he perceived all things. A feeling of absolute security and power overcame him. When he was able to look around again, he noticed that the text on the walls, previously incomprehensible, were now perfectly legible. Zacharias watched in awe as Vasquez approached the tablets and read them aloud. They spoke of a temple beyond the mountains that held immense wealth and infinite power. Suddenly, Vasquez went silent. He read on silently for himself. Sacrifice was required, the tablet said. To gain access to the hidden city, the masked wearer must kill his dearest friend. Vasquez told Zacharias he knew what must be done. Midway in their descent, Zacharias began coughing, said he felt ill. The same feeling overwhelmed Vasquez. It seemed the holy water had not been holy water after all. Luckily, it seemed the poison had been there a long time and had lost much of its potency. Punish the traitor. The traitor? Who's the traitor? The masked Vasquez watched the camp. He felt that something must be wrong. Things were too quiet. The masked man attacked the camp? So we're like delusional then.
Spinal Jeopardy. Your stiff back hampers movement but provides stability when shooting. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Alright. Well, I guess we'll be attacking the camp. That will happen next episode because we're very much so at time right now. Interesting. You still have a cracked skull? Sheesh. Wish I could help you. I wish I could help you. We have a Queen of Spades, Queen of Diamonds, King of Clubs, Ace of Clubs, Ace of Spades as well. 4 aces. But you had a straight before. Your straight disappeared. Scavenger, Jinx, Crippler, and Prayer. We'll go Ace of Clubs for Jinx. Nearby enemies panic. Sense nearby enemies. Shadow Cloak, Shriek. Shriek is fun. I'll give you that. Shriek is fun. But I like Shadow Cloak. Then we have Shadow Kill. And then Equalization. So now you have your straight. 3 of a kind, and that's 3 9s. You need something strong here. So you've got a King of Hearts and a 10 of Spades. Well, King of Clubs gives you a pair. And we got some queens in here as well. So that's 2 pair for plus 10 defense, which is good because you have barely any HP. And then we have some aces. They give us a full house. Except if we only had one more spot here, we'd get it. Let's actually go Crippler instead of Prayer. There we go. So that's plus 10 luck. So work with your unholy power. I like that. So we have a straight, a 3 of a kind, and 2 pair. Alright. We've got 2 aces left. And again, that will have to do the episode. So if you liked it, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, share it with friends. Best thing to do for the channel, share the video on Facebook and share it on Twitter. Thank you to Amphid for being a Patreon supporter. Patreon link is in the description down below. I guess medical bag. And Skin Vest gets you that extra defense, so you go up to 20 defense. You lose luck. Ricochet. You do have Shriek. So yeah, you probably want to hold on to your luck. But the Serpent Amulet is very tempting because that gives defense plus damage as well. Whereas it's just defense. If we use 20 luck, I don't think we can afford to lose that luck on you. 35 max luck. Well, let's not worry about that. Let's go dried meat, I guess. We'll do that. And then a 10 gauge double shotgun. I mean, really, the sawed-off Cobra is better. Baby number 9 is tempting. We'll go sawed-off Cobra. You have your ivory flintlock pistol, which is really good. And yeah, the musket. Let's give you the holy musket here. So that's actually just straight up better. Yeah, it gives plus 5 aim. And it does more damage. Yeah, a lot more damage. So, cool. I like it. Holy musket. Deadly Derringer. We have a lot of weapons. Seriously, a lot of weapons. But I think we're good. So, there we go. We are the Masked Man. Wouldn't you know it? Alright. Again, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, Patreon. I'll see you next time with more Hard West as we attack our own camp in the Mission Ruins. Fate Trader's over here. And over here. Wait, what's going on?
What's this, Fate Trader? What's this about? The middle of nowhere. Huh. We could buy another Holy Musket. Wow. You know how tempting that is to rock just 3 Holy Muskets and 3 Derringers? Just bam, musket. That's very tempting. But we're not going to do that, but I like it. Alright. Again. That'll be it. So, thanks for watching. And DF... No. No, we're not attacking yet. DFTBA.